This is a Joolz Hub, and today we're going to show you how to remove all of the textiles from it in case you want to wash them in a washing machine or you need to conduct small sewing repairs. Okay, we're going to start with the canopy. So if you look at the canopy on one side, there's an elastic strap that's attached to the textiles and goes over this little peg here on the adapter. Then, if you see, there are a pair of struts that run through the canopy. So we're going to take the first strut, the furthest out strut, and just pull it out like this. Do it on both sides. Attach the elastic strap on the other one too, of course. And then you can just pull out that entire plastic strut. Okay, then there's a second strut here, formed a little bit differently. It's round. And we're going to pull that one out as well, but it takes a little bit more force, so you just want to hold your canopy up above and then pull it. Eventually you get it out. Do that on both sides. And then you can thread that one through as well. One is made of metal. Okay, after removing the ribs then, or the struts, you want to pull the entire canopy backwards like this. And then there is like a plastic strip that's sewed on the inside of this textile, and it's kind of tucked in here. And there's only one point at which is held really tightly, and it's in the middle. So what you want to do is to start pulling out the canopy and get it loose on both sides. You can kind of pull it upwards as well, slide it out, get that bottom end out. Go, the other side. Find it easier to start at the top corners, and then you can kind of slide up on the side, and then it's again held in the middle here. So you just want to slide the whole canopy then through there and take it out. When you put it back together, you're of course going to have to slide it in that middle point first, and then my suggestion is that you line up these bottom ends here on either side before you start tucking the fabric in around the side. Anyway, that's the canopy. That's all done, ready to go in the machine. Now we'll deal with the seat fabrics. So seat fabrics are a bit easier. For the most part, they're held, at least this front portion of them, to the back board or back panel just by a series of buttons. So I'm going to start by unbuttoning all of those. And then pull it forward. We can detach the shoulder straps. We have another video that has to do with these shoulder straps. But it's essentially just a matter of turning the little white plug here counterclockwise and then pulling it out. There we go. Just going to take this bumper bar off, make it a little easier to see. Okay, I'm going to continue then down here at the footrest. Velcro strap. Attach that. And then these here are the bottom ends of buttons that the footrest is attached to the plastic portion. The fabrics are attached to the plastic portion. So just go to all those points and attach those buttons. Okay, so then when you remove those buttons, it takes this front portion of the footrest off. Now we're going to flip the entire seat this way to show you. Okay, then the rest of the lower portion of the seat textiles is these buttons here, but they're a stranger sort of button. They slide up and then through this hole. So it's kind of locked in place towards the center of the seat. You have to push them up and then they'll separate out like that. It helps a little bit if you put your hand in under those textiles and then pull. So, there we go. So when it comes to the central buckle, you have a couple of options. You can just leave the central buckle with the strap essentially attached to the seat frame itself. If you wanted to release the strap itself, you would do that underneath on the back. There is this plastic plate that the strap is attached to, and that can pop out from underneath these two little pegs that hold it in place. Otherwise, you can just thread this entire central strap down first through this pillow, padded section. And there is like an elastic band underneath that sort of holds it a bit. There we go. And then you can just pull it down through. This padding is actually a separate piece. Remove that out. Okay. The last point at which this seat fabric is attached is here on the sides. So to start with, there is elastic strap there to detach. Right there into the back, as well as the side. Okay, that was a little hard to show you before doing, but if you can see, there is like this additional button here sewn into the back of the textiles, and that needs to pull up and out of this little key point here. So, there we go, on both sides. Then we get down to the side straps, and those are again the same plug system that we had with the shoulder straps. So you're going to turn them counterclockwise and attach them. And now you have this textile element released as well. There is one more textile element to the seat. It is this back piece, which is of course not a place that's going to get so dirty. If you do want to wash it, the way you would go about that is there's a series of elastic straps here that go over pegs. You just want to detach them, and then you're just going to slide this out from one side. You can see again it has this sort of system where you have like a strut or a plastic piece on the outside of the fabric that kind of holds it in place there. So you can just slide it around to one side after releasing those elastic straps. So in any case though, that is how you remove the textiles from the seat of a Joolz Hub. If you want to wash them in a washing machine, would recommend using as cold a wash as possible, as these textiles are not of the strongest caliber. But you can wash them in a machine just with regular detergent on say 30 degrees or so. We hope this video was useful to you, and if it was, we ask that you subscribe as it helps us continue making videos in the future. Thank you.